Good morning, David Stewart from Straight Talk Wealth Management. My Monday musings for the 21st of February 2022. Having read the great news that Mr. Clegg has been elevated to Olympus at Meta or whatever FaceAche is called now, I was reminded of how markets perform. Like Nick's career, they go up and down. The main point to take is even when they've gone down, for example, Clegg's post-Cameron dive, don't panic. If you keep the faith, all will get better. I'm not sure how long that will take, but things will improve. I can't offer you the many millions that Teflon employee is going to be paid, but I can say that provided you do not sell the investments you have in the markets, whether with straight talk or not, all will be well. Don't forget, while you're just looking at a bookkeeping exercise which shows that your funds have gone down, it's not until you sell them that you actually make the loss. If you're reading this rather than listening to one of the various video versions, I don't really understand all that stuff, but I somehow appear on a variety of channels, you will see that the markets had a fairly torrid week. If you read or listen to the media, this has been in the main driven by the situation in Ukraine, although I and many other commentators remain convinced that the spectre of inflation and the need for the central banks to raise interest rates is also having a huge impact. Interestingly enough, one of the investment firms we work with is firmly of the opinion that Ukraine has absolutely nothing to do with it, and it's entirely down to inflation and interest rates. Most of the markets, in fact all the markets with the exception of Shanghai, are down on the week. The FTSE's down nearly 2%, as is the Dow Jones. The S&P is down 1.6%. The Nikkei's down just over 2%. The Hang Seng, again, is down just over 2%. So the main message of today is please don't get scared into selling. Selling is when you actually make the loss. As long as you're just looking at the numbers, it's a bookkeeping loss, which is where you need to stay. So looking forward to seeing you next week. Have a good week.